What's up, everybody? Welcome back, those of you who are watching, for another playthrough continuation of Lord of the Rings War in the North, Farin. Let's go ahead and see what's over here. See how we're doing on everything. We got a boss fight coming up, and I want to make sure that I got. Probably ought to be switching to that. Wow, that's a big difference. One more barrel over here.
Ambush!
That is one big fella right there. Holy smokes, yeah. Oh, that was a waste. Give me any more bolts by any chance? Cannot get to the enemy. I wonder why that is. Vertical strike. Maybe, nope. Oh. Well, I kind of wish I was over there sooner. Alright. Nice. Got a good strike on him there. Almost down to half. jeez. Oh, there goes that bubble. Nice. Not too bad of a fight, really. Let's see if we can get the team over here. I don't want them getting trapped in the corner there.
You face the power of the Eldar.
Can slowly see his health bar disappearing. And so isn't mine. Keeps inching away there. Not as much damage as I would have liked there, but just let them range attack while I go to work on his legs here. That's unfortunate, I didn't get that critical strike off. I think this might be it right here. Oh. Let's see if I can deal the final blow to him. Nope, probably won't be able to. Oh, so close. So close. Got him. This guy is down. Wow. Not bad, really.
It is finished. My people are avenged.
And behold, Here come your kin.
My lord.
It would appear that you have done our work for us, Belaram.
Not I, Lord Gwahir. Your thanks belong to these three. Andriel, Farin, and Aradan. It is they who rid us of Baghrasar.
The same three that saved you at Fornost.
Indeed. A remarkable chance that we should meet again.
If chance it was, your fates seem strangely intertwined. But be that as it may, we are doubly grateful to you. First for saving the life of Belaram, and now for slaying the giant.
We're glad your fallen kin have been avenged. That giant was a threat to all free folk. It's only right that we stood together to destroy him.
Well spoken. But I wonder what purpose you had for coming to the Ettenmoors. This is no place for idle wandering.
Elrond Half-Elfin sent us. He had a feeling the enemy might be gathering here.
He also thought we might find a servant of the enemy here. A man by the name of Agandaur.
Belaram has told us of that one, but I fear you have come too late. We have searched the Ettenmoors thoroughly in our hunt for Baghrasar, yet we have seen no sign of this servant of the Dark Lord. If he was here, we can be reasonably certain he is here no longer. My people will work to disperse the enemy forces that remain in the moors. We will be on guard against the return of Agandaur.
Then we should return to Elrond at Imladris. He will be anxious for news, and we have already been long away.
I will arrange for a messenger.
My lord, I owe my life to these three. And I too believe Agandaur to be a grave threat to the free peoples of the north. Eagles no less so than any other. If you would grant me leave, I wish to accompany them and aid them in their quest.
You ask a great deal, Belaram. I may have need for all my followers soon. Yet I perceive a great destiny awaits these three, and it seems you are now part of it. Very well. I will grant you permission to join with them for as long as you see fit.
Unless Belaram plans to carry his friends like sheep in his talons, he will need help. If it pleases you, my lord, I will gladly accompany them as well.
I too have a stake in this quest. Let me be the third.
So be it. Three who cleave the air to match three who walk the earth. May fortune favor you all. Arminel, Baranthor, you shall be at Belaram's command. Obey his word until such time as you return to us. Now I must depart. Many forces are at work across Middle-earth, and many events take shape. I must consider what part the Eagles will play in them.
You've been a great help, as the Eagles so often are. Thanks and farewell.
Alright, back to Rivendell. Mattress.
You return at last. We grew concerned for you. I fear you have missed your chance to say farewell to the members of the Fellowship, for they have departed. Clearly you found danger in the Ettenmoors, yet you have returned safely, and in the company of three of the great eagles, no less. There is a story behind this, and I am eager to hear it.
We found trolls and orcs preparing for war, just as we had feared. And they were led by a renegade stone giant.
He had made attacks against Gwahir's people.
With the help of the eagle Belaram, we were able to make an end of the giant.
That was well done, but this is troubling. Why would a stone giant act in this manner? They have never been hostile to free folk before.
We took these tokens from some of our fallen foes.
Some of them bear the Black Raven emblem of Agandaur.
Then we can be certain he is behind the giant's descent into evil. But there are also other tokens here I recognize. These are the marks of the orcs of Mount Gundabad, far to the north.
Mount Gundabad. What do you know of that place?
It is a great peak that stands far to the north, at the meeting point of the Misty Mountains and the Grey Mountains. Once, Gundabad was a delving of the dwarves, but it was abandoned long ago. It has since become a stronghold of the orcs. It would be hard-pressed to find a more dangerous location in all the north.
Maybe Agendaur is hiding out there, at Gundabad.
It may well be. From Mount Gundabad, the orcs have many tunnels and secret pathways connecting the hidden mines and orc holes of the Misty Mountains. The orcs can move along those routes in great numbers without being seen. If Agendaur is raising an army to fight for his master in the north, it is certain he will have traveled to Gundabad. The evidence you have uncovered confirms this to be so, yet we have no way of knowing if he is there still.
Perhaps not. But we should not sit idle waiting for him to begin the war on his terms. At the very least, we might learn what the orcs are planning.
To walk into such an orc-infested pit as Mount Gundabad would seem like folly. But you have proven your skill and daring many times over. And too, you have the eagles to aid you. It may be that you will find a way to take the enemy by surprise. It is certain that, were you to destroy Agendaur, you would cut the heart from Sauron's plan to make war in the north.
Then let's get cutting. We're off to Mount Gundabad.
Your courage is commendable, but be certain you are well prepared. Mount Gundabad will not be forgiving of the unwary. Farewell, and may the stars shine upon your path.
All right. Only one more armor. Okay, let's go down to the shop. First, you know what? Let's visit the smith.
Hello again. What can I help you with?
Let's go ahead and repair everything we have. Expensive. But we have the coin. Let's go ahead and...
Those who venture into the wild must be well prepared. Examine the goods Imladris has to offer.
proceed here. What do we got? Not too good for durability. Or that. Let's see if we have stronghold leggings. No, we don't. If we need a backup, we got it. I do like that purchase for Stronghold. Nope, nothing there. Nothing. Do we have Alliance or Fell Hunter shoulders? Oops. Two adamants. 3 adamants. Wow. I think that's the better purchase right now. We had Fell Hunter and Alliance. I believe we'd be able to purchase both of those. Let's go ahead and sell. Yeah, unfortunately, we just can't use this stuff. The durability on it is just not there. Alright. What a beautiful place to live. How capturing. Alright, let's go to the forge here.
Hello again. What can I help you with?
Let's finish up with these repairs. Oh, it's going to be costly. Alright. We have a few hundred coins to our name.
I am grateful to you, valiant dwarf. Even our high areas were threatened by the giant Bargrasar. You have my thanks. It was our pleasure. Bargrasar had to go, for the sake of all the folk of the North. Yes, he was a threat that had to be removed. I wish I had arrived sooner so I could have aided in his destruction, as I so burned to do. But I will not begrudge you this great deed. I have seldom seen man, elf, or dwarf show such courage and skill. Together you will do much good, and next time I will be there to do what I can.
I just love the dialogue in this game. Really well written. Definitely honors Token and upholds, you know, his way and how he would portray these characters.
It is a fine day for flying, don't you think?
What can you tell me about Mount Gundabad?
I've never been there, but I know it's a high peak that lies far to the north, on the edge of the frozen wastes, and that it has long been infested with orcs. We do not nest there. When the north wind blows across the wastes, it racks the mountain with blizzards, driven by fierce gales. But I will not be daunted by the north wind.
Gundabad awaits us.
It's a fine thing your friends have done, offering to help us at all. But do you think they really know what they've gotten themselves into? What can you tell me about them?
Armanel is a seasoned warrior. He knows full well what he faces, and accepts it gladly. Baron Thor is young, and eager to prove himself. But he has deep courage, and few can match his swiftness on the wing. But you need not take my word. Ask them yourself. They will gladly speak with you if you so desire.
Already did.
What'll be waiting for us at Mount Gundabad?
I can tell you little. The stronghold of Gundabad is carved into a great mountain peak covered in snow and ice. We rarely fly that far north because of the treacherous winds and blizzards that howl from the frozen wastes beyond. It is an ancient abode of enemies, and we must approach it with the greatest caution.
Maybe we've bitten off more than we can chew. What chance do you think we have?
3 alone cannot hope to stand against all the orcs of Gundabad. Only stealth will serve you. We must search out a secret way that will not pit you directly against your foes, or you will stir up a hornet's nest such as you cannot imagine. I have seen you 3 triumph against desperate odds. If you cannot find a way, then no one can. My companions and I will be there to help as best we may, but once you enter the confines of Gundabad, there will be little that we can do.
We'll keep that in mind. Farewell for now.
And we are off. I think we're going to end it right there.
I hope we reach our destination soon, or this weather may prove more deadly than the orcs.
Take heart. We are nearly there, and this snowfall will hide us from the eyes of the enemy below.
Balram, look! Above the mountain!
Set us down! We can attempt to find a way into the mountain under cover of this storm.
There is little chance of that, with those creatures keeping watch from above. Once we land you, my comrades and I will draw off the beasts.
Alpine Pass. Thank you all for watching. This is where we'll pick up next time. Peace. Archer out.